Hello everyone, it is Republic Studs here, back with another top 10 battle pack video. Now, last time I did a top 10 battle packs, and that did absolutely insane. That is now the second largest video on my channel over the span of a week, which is mad. I think it's growing faster than my biggest video did, the Rico Lego Star Wars Story 2, which is just... But anyway, I thought I'd come back and do a top 10 battle pack, Lego battle packs, clone trooper battle packs that LEGO needs to make. I know that video consisted mostly of clones, but this one's going to have a lot of different stuff in it. I had some really interesting concepts I sat down and thought about, and I think this would be cool. I think we'd be lucky if even just one of these got made. If any one single of these got made, that would just be insane. And probably the figure selection with LEGO, they tend to be a bit stingy on certain things like this. I was actually shocked when I saw the 501st Battle Pack. They were going to include 3 501st Troopers, and then the Jetpack Trooper, obviously. So yeah, so like when I say like it's going to be all 4 Troopers, it probably won't be. That's why I tried not to. Or when I say an officer, that just means some sort of variant. Like they could include some sort of special 501st, like ATRT driver. Like if I say a pilot. So you know what I mean. So with that said, let's get into it. Okay, starting off at number 10 is Ahsoka Troopers. Now I do these because they're the most likely to be made, and I'm surprised Lego hasn't even made them yet, to be quite honest. So with my ideal for these would be actually just 2 Ahsoka Troopers, the Ash Troopers or whatever they're calling them, and 2 Mandalorians, the good blue ones. Now I think that would be very cool because it's like the dual Mandalore, and then you can build both your clone and Ahsoka and Mando army. Now I know I said all clones, but like there's only a few other non-clone things in the battle packs, but they will always have clones. And the build I was thinking could be some sort of broken Mandalorian glass, because I didn't want to do another weird gunship looking build like in the Republic battle pack with like Ki-Adi-Mundi and the Jedi Clone Trooper battle pack. So yeah, that was my thoughts on the Ahsoka Trooper battle pack, which would be very cool, and I'd love it a lot. Moving on, we have a capital ship crew type battle pack, or we could just call it I don't know exactly what we call it. But long story short, I was thinking like, you know, where Order 66 happens for Ahsoka, it would have that table, and then maybe it would have one of those glass things, and it could be like command post. And I was thinking for this, it would include 1 clone captain, like with the helmet, or not helmet, like the hat. It would include 1 officer, just plain officer, because we have yet to get a clone officer, I believe. 1 maintenance officer, just like the guys with the jackets, the vests that like are in the hangars usually. And then I would have 1 plain phase 2 clone, because, you know, they have usually like security or something. So that would be what I do for that. And next, for number 8, I would do a updated 212th Trooper battle pack. So what I do with this is, obviously, I'd get the new helmet design that they're using for 501st, just make it orange. And what I would do is I'd include the crab droid, because there was, with the 212th, he's like, and then, you know what I'm talking about, where he fired down at one and then shot at the other one. I think that would be pretty cool. We'd have like a feature where you can jump on it, or and the legs pop off, I don't know. And it would also include so 3 212 troopers and maybe an airborne trooper, if not maybe like some sort of special type of 212 just phase type trooper type thing. Anyway, moving on, we have at number 7 the Clone Commando battle pack. This could go one of 2 ways. It could be an all-white Clone Commando battle pack, just 4 of them, because I don't think they'd put an officer in this, because it's Clone Commandos. Or it could be the Battlefront skins. So what I have here for the Battlefront skins are the plain white one that you get with the like blue eyes. Then you would get the Jungle Striker. I'll show pictures of that. And then you will get the Urban Fighter, and then maybe LEGO can make a new design or just do 2 plain white clones. It's really up to them. But it has to be generic enough, and it also has to be, you know, new. So that's what I think for the Clone Commando, which would be very epic. Moving on to number 6, we have the Recon Corps Troopers. These, I love Recon Corps Troopers. I don't love the LEGO design now. It's okay. It's just not my favorite personally. I don't know if it's Commander Neo or what it is now, because they kept changing it. But anyway, I would include 3 Recon Troopers with the new helmet phase 2 mold. And with those Recon Troopers, I would also include a speeder and maybe an officer, or maybe there's some sort of specialist. Or maybe they could do, what I was thinking was You know the jetpack trooper, the base jetpack trooper that isn't the blue one in Battlefront 2? I was thinking they could include that since it's the same color. But anyway, that's what I think for the Recon Trooper. Very cool. Next up, I was thinking the ARC Trooper Battle Pack at number 5. So again, this was my idea, the Battlefront skins. We have the Cobalt Hero, the Lambent Seeker, the Umbar Operative, and the base skin. Now, I personally have the base skin. It looks very cool from Clone Army Customs. What I did was I made a video on how to make your own custom clone commandos, so you can check that out. And I think that would be very epic. Now, the build for this one would be a droidica, because I didn't want to, you don't really see them ever driving anything. The ARC Troopers are always up in the front lines. So I was thinking we could have something for them to fight, and droidica, and then you could also build your droid army too, which would be a very nice addition to the collection. Or maybe they could just do 3 ARC Troopers, and they could then, they could make a new droidica as one of the figures, and then they could figure out another build. But that's my idea for that. At number 4, we have the Shock Trooper Battle Pack. So this would include 2 Phase 2 Shock Troopers that are holding like the staffs. I don't know if they're like the Magna Guard ones, but they'd be holding those staffs. And then one with a regular like stud shooter, because of course battle packs have to have that now. And then I was thinking 1 police droid, because I don't know, we need to include some Coruscant variety, and I think a police droid would be very cool. Or we could do one of the Coruscant underworld people. They're very cool too. The underworld police, that could work too. And I think for the build for this one, I do the floating dock that like you saw them take Rico Hardeen or Obi-Wan Kenobi on. That floating dock would be really cool for them to have. But yeah, moving on to number 3 is something I completely forgot in my last Battle Pack video, the Galactic Marine Battle Pack. How did I forget that? Anyway, with this, I think it would include 3 Marines and maybe 1 Marine pilot or whatever. And the build would be like a miniaturized 8, the 8, what did I write? UG-80, that like weird walker thing. It's like a transport. Now, I think like the way they did the original Jedi Clone Trooper Battle Pack is they had like a gunship type thing in it, but it's obviously not the gunship. If they could do something like that, where it's so far off you'd never tell, but it's still there. Anyway, moving on, we have at number 2 the Wolf Pack Battle Pack. See what I did there. Yeah, this is again a highly requested one. This was number 2, I believe, in the last video. And yes, that's a very important one. It would include a mini escape pod, I think, because there was the Clone Wars episode with the Malevolence where Plo Koon and all those clones escaped. But obviously you can't do those clones in a battle pack, because as I learned in the last video, you guys hate it when I do like named characters. I literally said the Bad Batch because I assumed LEGO has made a Bounty Hunters battle pack, and everyone seemed to like that. They made an Inferno battle pack, and most people seem to like that. Why is it so difficult to think they'd make a Bad Batch battle pack? I don't know. And if you look at the Rogue One Rebel Trooper battle pack, those are named characters in there. They don't name them, but they are named. There's Melshi, there's the other guy who said, I'm going for it, and then he immediately died. But I didn't think it was unreasonable to say unnamed characters, but you know what? I'm not going to piss everyone off. Sorry about the bad word. That's a known word, but anyway. Yeah, I'd include a mini escape pod back to the Wolfpack Battle Pack. And I'd include 3 Phase 2 Wolfpack Troopers, and maybe a Wolfpack generic captain, or like Commander Wolf before his eye was broken. I got a death sentence right there. But yeah, I'd do like a mini escape pod type thing, or a crash escape pod, I don't know. And at number 1, I think is the most essential one that I really freaking want, is the Phase 2 Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Now, this would, in my ideal magical brain world, would come with 1 Republic officer, and would come with 3 regular Phase 2, the new design Clone Troopers. I know, it seems far off. It seems crazy, but I just want it. I need it. And it would come with like a command post. Maybe they could have like an E-Web turret and like some crates. It could be reminiscent a bit of the Rebel Trooper battle pack from Rogue One. And that would be my dream battle pack. But with that said, I want to hear what you guys want for a battle pack that I did not mention here. I know I didn't mention the 442nd. I'm sorry. I did it in the last video. I wanted to be a bit different in this one. The only ones I believe I repeated here were the Ahsoka Troopers to an extent, and the Phase 2 Troopers. For the most part, the rest of them were completely original for this video. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, do all the other things. And I will see you all in the next one. Make sure to check out Brix by Brix YTBs. He's doing some crazy promotions right now. If you buy from him, you will get a free Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet. I believe it's plain for decaling, and they go for about $3 normally. So any purchase, even if you buy like a $4 thing, I totally recommend you check out the website at least. He has some great stuff. Especially check out the Republic Studs figure. It's fantastic. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.